Hello everyone and welcome to our program. Today, we're delving into the captivating world of creatures, the Azure Dragon. For those who have watched the Jurassic World series, you may recall that the Azure Dragon is the ultimate formidable hidden boss, even dragging the Tyrannosaurus Rex into the water for consumption. As a former marine overlord, what other secrets does the Azure Dragon hold? The Azure Dragon has stood as the most terrifying apex predator in the ancient seas, earning the title of the Tyrannosaurus Rex of the ocean. Back in the 1880s, archaeologists discovered the first Azure Dragon fossil in the Netherlands. Plesiosaurs and ichthyosaurs were the mainstream focus of paleontological research. In later years, scientists speculated that its ancestors were likely reptiles that transitioned from the ocean to land and then back to the ocean, resembling land lizards. These land lizards lived near muddy shores close to the ocean during the late Jurassic to early Cretaceous periods. Since the Triassic period, ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs had inhabited the oceans, surviving multiple mass extinctions and even diversifying into multiple subspecies. However, for unknown reasons, the population of ichthyosaurs sharply declined in the early Cretaceous period, gradually going extinct after the emergence of the Azure Dragon. The situation for plesiosaurs was also grim. Although they diversified into other subspecies during the late Cretaceous period, their numbers were not as abundant as before. In comparison to the Azure Dragon, plesiosaurs and ichthyosaurs ultimately faded into obscurity, destined to become the fallen champions of the past. Other reptiles, such as marine crocodiles and pliosaurs, merely struggled to survive in their respective domains, while only the Azure Dragon gradually dominated the oceans during the Cretaceous period. Today, a group of marine iguanas resides on the Galapagos Islands. They spend their time on land but dive into the sea for food, bearing a striking resemblance to the ancestors of the Azure Dragon. These iguanas may have lived on land but fed in the ocean, similar to the ancestors of the Azure Dragon, whose size wasn't excessively large. As they gradually adapted to ocean life, their size increased, evolving into multiple subspecies. Around 92 million years ago, the sea emperor became the largest species of Azure Dragon, reaching lengths of up to 11 meters, while the loch sea lizard, although the smallest among the three Azure Dragons, still reached over 4 meters in length. By the late Cretaceous period, Azure Dragons grew larger and more diverse in species, spreading their habitats worldwide. Scientists speculate that Azure Dragons preferred shallow seas where food was abundant, but were also adept at swimming and capable of diving into the deep sea for food. Although the Azure Dragon originated from land, returning to land for habitation after millions of years became almost impossible. Their feet had evolved into broad and flat fin-like limbs, no longer closely connected to the spine. On land, they couldn't support the Azure Dragon's massive weight, and once on shore, their lungs would lose function, causing them to suffocate. After the gradual extinction of dinosaurs, Azure Dragons transitioned from saltwater to freshwater, occupying rivers, streams, and other areas. Just as they were thriving, Azure Dragons mysteriously disappeared, with the cause of their extinction still a topic of debate among many scientists. Thanks for watching. Let's continue to be curious and explore the unknown. Until next time.